first of all, both my parents were there. They both worked, and they both were into education. And so they said, look, my mother worked in the cafeteria at their local school, and my dad worked for General Motors for over 30 years. And he said, I don't want you to end up in here like I am, on the line building cars. I want you to go on in life and become something better than myself. So through that, I have 6 sisters, 3 brothers. We're adopted for 3, and I'm the youngest boy. And so I got a lot of beatings from my big brother, and I couldn't use the phone because of my sisters, you know. So, but it was a great situation for me because the love was there. I learned so much. I was able to grow up in a normal family home with a lot of love, and I think I turned out all right.
I think so. Anybody from a big family knows that a lot of times what that means is you don't have your own clothes, really.
No.
I understand that there was a time when you only had one suit.
One suit.
And it was with her.
And it was Robert Hall special. You know, back in the day, the jacket was plaid on one side and just plain on the other
Somebody
side.
out here remembers that. I heard you're familiar.
Yeah, so every Sunday I would go to church. I would have on the same suit. Everybody didn't know that. I just reversed the jacket, that's all.
Let me ask you about the other people who really influenced you as a child in your upbringing, because I know your mother and father obviously were there for you. But you had other people that surrounded you that gave you what we call now the extended family and support system. Who were they?
Well, I had a lot of those. I mean, Mr. and Mrs. Jim Darth, who took me and gave me my first job, also made sure that I went to all the basketball camps I wanted to go to and took me around and really taught me the game of basketball. And then, you know, from there I had my friend Reggie Chastain, his family, and then also everybody in the neighborhood. As we grew up before, see, back in the day, everybody had to understand, everybody was your parent. So no matter where you went, boy, what you doing? Now, you know, oh, I'm about to call your mother, but come over here first. Let me spank you first, then I'm going to send you home to your
tent.
Yeah, exactly. And so you couldn't do anything. And so you had a lot of families back then in the community looking out for you. And I think that's why we didn't get in as much trouble. And today, I wish it was like that for my own kids, where people would look out for them. And I think the world would be better, and our communities would be better, and it'd be closer, like it was back then.
The village.
Yeah.
You, as all kids do, watch TV or saw commercials. You dreamed of a different life than the one you lived.
Yeah.
I understand there was one particular commercial that made you want to be rich.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was it?
Well, that was a Camé commercial, first of all, with that big bathtub. You know, remember in the back in the day they had that big
white tub?
Big white tub, and they walked, and the woman was in there bathing. And I said, oh, I got to have a tub just like that. And that's the one that made me go crazy, and I couldn't wait. Look at that. Because, see, growing up, you got 6 sisters, 3 brothers. It was like you had to take a ticket to get up the bathtub, you know. So, you know, your time slotted. Okay, Irvin, your tub time is 7 to 7:30. Because, hey, everybody had to get in there. And make sure you wash the tub out when you're done.
No way.
Yeah, so people, you know, they listen to like, what? That's what happens when you're in a family so large. And then we didn't have nothing but 3 or 4 rooms. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it was a experience that I enjoyed, but it's a different experience now. No doubt about it. But
I wonder if you had those fantasies when you're little, and then when you actually become Magic Johnson. I want to know if you bought the tub. Did you finally get the tub?
I bought the tub.
Like you said.
Exactly. That's how you saying, because I'm a big dreamer. And we should dream and then also try to go after our dreams. Because everybody out there should understand you can't be coming unless you dream. And so go after it. Go after it.
This man became music. When he was 15 years old in high school, he scored 36 points, 16 rebounds, and 15 assists and you were then dubbed Magic. And from that day on, you have been. You mentioned your children. We will talk next to Magic, the family man, Magic, the businessman, Magic, the mogul. You're going to find out how he built his empire. And what about that little rumor that he's going to be running for mayor of LA? What? Thanks to that. Thanks to that. Welcome back. We're spending an entire hour with the amazing Magic Johnson. Now, we all have just heard a little bit about his own family growing up, and now he has a family he created that's very important to him, obviously, his wife, Cookie, sons, Andre,
EJ.
EJ?
And my daughter, Elisa.
And EJ is the urban junior, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your daughter, Lisa, Evan. Your oldest son is 21?
Yeah. Andre is 21, and he's into music. He worked for Electro Records and doing a wonderful job over there. He really enjoys it, as well as in college, too, at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then EJ was our first in terms of with Cookie and I.
Right.
And then we adopted Elisa, and she's just my heart, you know. Yeah, she's my baby. So Cookie is a great mother, a great wife. She really understands what I need, what the children need, and she's just a great woman. And she's also involved in a foundation, and she loves going out speaking about breast cancer and the things. Oh yeah, she's gotten more and more comfortable with that, and
grew into it.
Yeah,
everybody does.
She was so shy. So I'm a blessed individual, no question about it.
Take me back to when you first met Cookie, because I understand that you knew that was your wife within the first week of dating her.
Yeah.
But it took you 13 years to put a ring on her finger. Now, see, we do a lot of dating trying to hook people up. You've seen us try to get people love. Now, if it took every man 13 years, we'd all be a little upset.
Oh, okay.
13 years for what?
Well, yeah. Well, when I first met her, we were on the Michigan State campus, and I saw these blue jeans go by. And, you know, that head went, okay, I'm watching them jeans. Yeah. And then I finally got a chance to meet her. I ran across the street, and we said hello, and then she disappeared, and I disappeared. And then later on that night, it was a party at the club, and we got a chance to finally say hello to each other, exchange numbers. And long story short, you know, we started dating, but she was a woman with class and style. And I just fell in love with her that first week because she was such a woman, and at that particular time in my life, I hadn't run into one that I was dating.
Were you intimidated by that?
Yes, somewhat, because she was a woman of principle, you know, and she said, hey, we got to go to church, we got to do this, and I thought, oh, okay, you know, I'm like, and so then it took me 13 years because of the fact that I was in love with basketball. And I didn't know how that was going to affect my basketball game because I was a basketball, being single. And I'm a moody, crazy guy when it comes to basketball because I want to win every game. And when I lose, I'm crazy. So I didn't want to put that on her.
Right.
And she was like, look, put it on me. I want to be right there sharing that with you. And hopefully you can bounce some of that anger off of me when you lose.
Right.
And
that's what a good partner does.
Yeah. So I broke the engagement off twice. And when all the girlfriends kept telling her, he's never going to marry you.
Move on, girl. Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. She hung in there, and now.
Here you are.
Here you are.
How many years?
I've been knowing her over 20 years. We've been partners and best friends. And we have a lot of fun. Just silly, stupid fun.
Yeah.
And I think people got to realize, they look at me and think we got this lavish or crazy or exciting life. Our best times is just going to the movie, walking in a park, sitting in a park. You know, just chasing each other, playing tag like we used to. You know, those type of stupid things. We love it. That's our special time.
They play tag. No paintball. Just tag.
Just tag. Let me chase you.
Yeah.
Let me come get you.
I wonder how you make time for all that, though. I mean, with all the ventures, which we'll discuss with you guys in a minute, with everything that you're involved in, where do you find the time to still play tag with your wife and deal with your kids and be an integral part of their upbringing?
Well, you have to have balance. And you have to have balance in your life. Yes, I'm a hard worker and I love to work. But yet and still, when I come home, my baby don't want to hear that because she wants to run. She's a tumbler, jumper, and I got to tumble and jump with her and play ball with her. And then my son, he's cool and calm. EJ, he just sits back in the cut and he wants daddy to sit back too. You know, let's watch the movie together. Let's watch TV together. And so I have to do that. My daughter always wants me to read her a story at night. And so you have to have a balance of working hard, being daddy, and then you can't forget about Cookie and being a husband because she let me know last year I had forgot about being a husband because I was spending kid time with my kids. I was doing a lot of work, but we didn't have a lot of time to go to the movies and the things, concerts that we like to do. And she elbowed me one night and said, I called your assistant and canceled everything for a week or two. It's time for us to get some time together. Yeah, so she reeled me back in and says, don't forget about me, you know.
Right, I'm still here.
And so now what we do, I take a trip with her. We go for about 17 days to Europe every August. We drop the kids off at the grandparents, and just her and I rent a yacht, and we sail down the French and Italian Riviera for like 17 days.
Wow.
So we just enjoy ourselves. Yeah.
Wow. Lucky. Wow. I got to take another break. Here's what I want to talk about when I get back. I mentioned to you all before, and you've all heard this, the rumors of Magic running for mayor of L.A. We'll get an answer on that. And I want to know, I mean, with all you've done, what do you consider your greatest accomplishment? People will cite all the MVPs and the trophies and the 5 championships and all of that. But what really is your greatest accomplishment? We'll talk about that when we get back in a little break. Magic Johnson, I have people. Welcome back, Magic Johnson hanging out. We're talking about all aspects of his life. We'll get to all the wonderful business endeavors that you're involved in. I mean, everything from entertainment and music and movie theaters, which we all know you own, and restaurants now, too. But I asked you before the break, your greatest personal success, what? Can you identify one?
Yeah, it's easy. Just helping people. Whether through my foundation or the Magic Johnson Foundation or through the businesses that we bring into urban America. So that's an easy thing. My mother gave me the blessing of giving back and helping other people because she's such a person who gives back. I got my smile from my mother and my personality, and then I got my strength from my dad. So I'm just like him.
So what about the other side of that? When you look at all the things, you know, for all of us, we don't get to this life without making mistakes. We learn the most, I think, from our mistakes. So when you look at the plethora of things that you've accomplished, what is your biggest failure?
Well, I think, you know, it's all in the mind of the beholder, and I think mine is just that I wouldn't call it a failure personally, but I think there's a stumble. I think it was just HIV, you know, and the way it happened, and it could have affected Cookie, it could have affected my baby, and thank God that they were both okay and didn't have HIV. So I think that's the biggest stumble, I think, in my life.
In your life, yeah, and obviously not a stumble that happened on purpose, but something that happened nonetheless. The Urban Magic Johnson story, it's called My Life. You should pick this up. Everything you want to know about Magic in terms of autobiography is in here. And since you talk about HIV, this is what Cookie had to say in this book, and I found this really interesting. Urban told me that he understand if I wanted to leave. I couldn't believe it. I smacked him lightly on the face. Are you crazy? I said. Why do you think I married you? I married you because I love you. She goes on to say, my first thought was, what can we do to fight this thing? We've got to get into our faith and figure out how to fight this. God plays an important part of my life. I believe he can bring about miracles. I think the Lord's going to heal him. We have all heard that there is no longer a trace of HIV in your system. Is that still true?
Well, I think what it is that the HIV is dead in terms of asleep in my body. It's still there, but it's just not active.
Right.
And so God has done his part. The medicine has definitely done its part. And I think that I hate that I did my part as far as my attitude, continue to work out every day. And so the moment that Cookie told me that she was going to stay, after she smacked me.
She really didn't smack you lightly, honey.
No, she smacked me pretty good. Yeah.
Imagine.
You know how you guys get the sister girl, got to let us know. Yeah. So she went upside the head, and then she told me she was going to stay. And right then, I knew I was going to beat this because I needed her by my side to do that. And so it's been wonderful. God has really just been a blessing and just gave me all the strength and just been really just teaching me that there's other things in my life that he wants me to do, and that's what I've been trying to do. It's about you saying that, you know what, I'm going to still live. Yeah. And I'm going to still be me. Yeah. And the challenge for me was that I was just going to still be urban. Happy-go-lucky, having a good time. I can't change, no. I'm still going to work hard because that's all I know. Yeah. I don't know anything else but work.
From day one, Junebug.
Exactly.
Working hard. Let's go over your business stuff. Magic the Businessman is part owner of Founders Bank, which is the only African-American owned and operated bank. Owns 5% of the Lakers. Owns, let's go through the list, Magic Johnson Fridays, Starbucks, movie theaters. We know Magic Johnson theaters all over the country. Music label. We have 2 artists from your label performing later. Shopping center. I ran into a Magic Johnson Fat Burger in L.A. Got me a little meal. You know, 3,000 people. Isn't that good? And your business is what, over 500 million?
Well, that's what they say.
What do you say? What do you say? Do you think you know how much am I worth? Now how much am I making? Because I know you got more than one too now. So you sit there and count your money.
No, you know what? It's funny because I just sit back and I just smile. And I park my car and I watch people go in and out. And I say, what a blessing. Because here was this poor kid who had a lot of dreams and he's actually living.
It's possible.
And so that's what it's all about.
Okay. You don't have to give me a real short answer on this one before we go to break. I asked you twice. All the business ventures, would mayor be the perfect cap? Are you really considering running for mayor of LA?
No, not really, because the people want me to run. And but I got a year to decide, and I'll make that decision. But right now, no.
But you're thinking about it.
Because the people want me to.
You're man looking for it. Nice right here. Okay. Music reaches. Of course, he's involved in philanthropic organizations. But this one is a fellowship organization. So we're about to surprise a diehard Magic fan with a huge gift. So don't miss that. Ben Johnson and Ananda. See you right back.
Run! Better yet, race down to Six Flags Darien Lake on July 28th from 1 to 3 p.m. where you can meet Rob and Brennan, winners of the Amazing Race. You'll also have a chance to win Six Flags and Channel 4 Amazing Escape Getaway that includes 2 days and 1 night at Six Flags Camp Resort. Simply jot your name, age, address, and phone on a postcard and send it to Amazing Escape Getaway, care of Channel 4. Don't miss this amazing giveaway and your chance to meet and greet Rob and Brennan from the Amazing Race with Channel 4 and Six Flags.
Welcome back. That pleasant surprise I was telling you about that we have in store for a huge fan of Magic is the opportunity to get to meet Magic today. The fan was surprising is huge himself. He's 7'2", and he's only like 17 years old. Wow. He's a high school basketball star at a Rice High School, and he has no idea he's about to meet an idol of his. So I need you to hide. And I don't know where to hide, a man bigger than you except in a different room.
Bye-bye.
So you got to go back there. And y'all play it off. Shagari does not know that Magic's here. We're going to set those, and then we'll call him, and we all use magic. No magic. There's no magic here. Please welcome 17-year-old 11th grade high school basketball star, Shagari Alleyne. Hey, wait. I got to do a height test, man. Oh, my God. God. Wow. Great. Look at this. Have a seat, Darren. Good to meet you. So, what size shoes are those?
21.
21. You're one size lower than Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Wow. And you'll be there by the time you graduate, probably. You're still growing, aren't you?
I don't want to, but probably
want to. Are those some of the things you got to go through every day? But the height, I guess, restricts you from getting in doorways and what kind of car do you drive?
No,
You don't drive yet.
not yet.
So we're here really talking about the pressure that you face as a star high school basketball player. We know the NBA is now pulling people straight out of high school. And I wonder how that must feel, this temptation to skip college altogether and go straight into the NBA. How intense is it for you?
It's a lot of pressure because, people want to, get money and make a lot of money. But
Who do you love in the NBA? Who are your favorites?
in the NBA, I like Tim Duncan,
What about former players?
like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Yeah.
guys like that.
Yeah. Who else?
Um,
You like the guy behind you?
All right.
We can take my seat, man. We can sit on up here. We surprised you guys. We ain't talking about pressures of high school basketball. We thought it would be wonderful to be able to meet and speak with Magic. You're looking up to him.
Yeah, he's like a Shaq twin.
Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I know you have played for a long time, and I know you look up to a lot of people. Have you ever thought about what you want to ask if you met an all-star, championship, legendary player?
how did you get those passes on?
Well, it was just something I worked on. It's I think we all have something special that we do, and mine was just making the passes and leading the team. And so I just practice every day, man. Just like you, just put in the time, because if you put in the time, it's going to come back to you. And a lot of young players don't want to put in the time, but they want the results. They want to fly like Michael Jordan, but they don't want to put in the time to learn how to do it. So you're a senior this year? Junior. So, you're going to be recruited next year.
Yeah, that's pressure.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're coming at you already, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I wonder what you think about that, Magic. What do you think about the NBA? And I know you're talking about colleges coming after, but the NBA is coming after people in high school, too. What do you think about young men skipping college to go straight into the league?
Well, for me personally, I would love to see every high school student at least go to college for 1 year. That's my personal opinion, because college is so much fun. But I understand that on the other side of that, when they're offering millions of dollars and people want to take care of their families, I understand that too. But I had a great time in college. And if you're ready mentally and physically, and a lot of times high school players are not ready mentally and physically yet, because you play how many games in high school?
About 30.
We play 82 games. We play 4 and 5 nights. And I don't know if he's ever played that many games in 5 nights. So it is a physical adjustment. But if you can handle it, you can handle it. Like a lot of guys, though, don't mature into our league until their third year. Kobe Bryant took him 3 years. Tracy McGrady, he came out of high school, took him 3. You can go on down the line,
So it's like that preparation period will be had, whether it's in college or in the league on the bench.
Oh, no question about it. Only difference is either your pockets are empty or your pockets are full. If you go pro, your pockets are full of money.
Well, Matt, thank you for letting us surprise today, and good luck in your careers today. And stay right there, because there's a lot we can all learn from Magic. And one of the things we'll learn right now is how to keep your hands in the pot of giving back. He absolutely does that with the Magic Johnson Foundation. They have educational, health, and social needs being met for urban youth. Right next to me is David Johns. He attends Columbia University, and he is actually one of the recipients of Magic Johnson's scholarship from the fund. Welcome to the show, David. How's it going? Doing good. We brought you because you're a direct example of the philanthropic work. Why can't I say that word? Philanthropic work that Magic does. And so tell me, would college have been possible for you without their help?
I think that it may have, but having the help of the foundation and Mr. Johnson makes it that much easier.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends have to worry about working in order to pay for the bills to even study.
Right.
And having him finance what I don't get from financial aid makes it so that I can devote all of my attention to my education.
Right. And what are you studying?
I'm an English and African American studies major concentrating in sociology.
And so what does that mean you want to do? Pretty broad.
I want to do
whatever.
Right. My plan is to get a JD PhD to practice law and then become a professor.
Why is that? What? It's an example of all the hard work Magic's done his entire life really does pay off in the lives of real people every single day. There's over almost 100 young people that you've gotten through college through the fund.
Almost 200
Almost 200 people.
through the Taylor Michael Scholarship Fund. But I've sent over 3,000 to United Negro College Fund schools. Yeah.
Well, you know, it doesn't stop there. You talked a minute ago about Magic Johnson's involvement in music. Now you're on label now and have a very talented young man. He's here to perform off his new CD, FCC, and he's going to perform his hits, making them live. You don't want to miss that music and the magic comes out. Awesome. Welcome back. All right. The first recording artist signed to Magic Johnson Music just performed for us. Didn't you enjoy that? That was fun. That was good. FCC is the name of the album. And you really need to pick it up. It's actually his second album. His first CD, My Thoughts, went platinum. We already know he's proven. And looking for the same thing from that one, Avant. I have a question for you, Avant, actually out here in the audience. Stand up for me, honey. And what is your name? What's your question?
My name is Kyle. My question is, what were your first efforts to get into the music business?
My first efforts, I don't even remember, man. I probably was just had like a bum tape, sending it out to different companies, and they were just rejecting it. But after I met him, he heard like 7 songs off the album. He said, "Yo, man, I'm feeling this."
I think you're probably feeling that.
Magic. I teach at high school, and I'm wondering what you think is the most important information that the youth today should know about AIDS and HIV.
Well, I think that what they should know is that it's here to stay, and that first of all, no sex is the safest sex, or if they're going to do it, then you have to have safe sex. I'm not out here promoting sex or anything, but I think what they have to understand too is that you want to live a long time. You got to chase your dreams, and so you can't put yourself or your partner at risk. And so I just want to tell them, continue to get the information, read it, whether it's my book, whether it's information about HIV and AIDS, and not just that, teen pregnancy too as well, because we got babies having babies, and so that's the key as well.
Oh, yeah, that is question down here. I have to have that.
Hi, this is from Magic. My name is Kathy, and my question to you is: here we are in the year 2002, and we still can't live together. I would like your comment, or maybe a breath of encouragement to the youth of our country and to the world. All right, how to get through that peer pressure, how not bring that gun to school, how just please, if you can, being a spiritual role model that you are, please try to say something to our youth today.
Well, first of all, I think that a lot of times when I read about situations about guns or what somebody came to the school and did something, it's because they were being singled out by individuals. And first of all, we have to love ourselves, okay? And if we love ourselves, no matter what that other person thinks about us, it's gonna roll off your shoulders and keep going, because we have to remember we don't stay like we were in high school, okay? And we don't the same way once we grow up. So kids, when people say, "Hey, you're ugly, you're fat," or they did, if you say, "Hey, I'm a beautiful person," and as soon as he comes with that to you, just say, "I'm a beautiful person created by God. I love myself. And God loves me." Yeah. And that's all you need right there. That's all you need.
Well, now we think the Alleyne is going to perform for you right after this. Right?
Finally, you can follow your dream. Professional Career Development Institute makes learning a new career easy. With PCDI, you can train at home at your own pace without disrupting your job or your family life.
It's great. All the study materials come right to your home.
Training with PCDI gives you the skills you need for a new career.
Our open book exams make learning easier, and whenever you need help, our expert staff is there to guide you every step of the way. Call now to get free literature on any one of PCDI's exciting career training opportunities. Get your career diploma in medical transcription, paralegal, medical claims billing, accounting, teacher assistant, home inspection, gunsmithing, interior decorating, veterinary assistant, bridal consultant, computer programming, medical dental office, small business management, private investigator, pharmacy technician, hotel restaurant management, electrician, child daycare, or get your associate degree in paralegal, business management, computer information management, criminal justice, healthcare management, accounting, or get your high school diploma. This list of courses will be repeated for you, so be ready to jot down the course you're most interested in, or visit our website at www.pcdi.com.
Professional Career Development Institute trained me at home. I love working the hours I want and being my own boss.
My PCDI training helped me start my career as a medical billing specialist. You'll get this nationally accredited diploma after you've trained for the career you've always wanted. Don't wait. Call to receive your free career literature. Cost you nothing to get the facts, so call now.
Call 1-800-720-1010 for free literature on any one of the courses listed on your screen. Find out how easy it is to train at home for a new career or business of your own. Call 1-800-720-1010. That's 1-800-720-1010. Call now.
To order a video cassette of today's show, call 888-422-7997. Or for a transcript, send $8 to Burrell's or call 800-777-TECH. We're almost out of time, but I really, Magic, gotta thank you for spending all this time with me. I'm just so thankful.
No, I love you.
No, I love you too. And congratulations. I love what you're doing. That one day Magic might, put me in a movie. He has a production company.
Right.
They have a film coming out, Brown Sugar. K. Diggs and R. Lathan. That's going to be out. I love both of them. That's going to be a great movie.
So it's gonna be great.
Let's not forget all the other ventures. Any Magic Johnson establishment, whether it's a theater, restaurant, bank, or whatever, go support it. You already know he's doing the right thing for everybody, the entire nation, for the entire world. And those are the kind of things you need to get behind. Now, I feel like I'm a friend of yours, but today I'm really about to be a fan, and I never do this, but it's a classic jersey. I gotta ask you if you'll find it. Because, I need it.
Well, I'm a hooker.
Wouldn't you do this if you were me? Don't worry. All right, so yeah. I'm embarrassed right now. That's okay. I've never asked anybody but I just love you, and I just want something from you.
I'm gonna hook that up for you.
I got that jersey from the NBA store here in New York City. They have all of your stuff, everything from back to forward to front to now to good. So thanks to NBA Store for my shirt. I just got it. All right, now, speaking of music, we heard about. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Good luck with the album. Ecstasy, people go pick it up. I pick it up. This is a young woman whose album will soon be released. Right. But she is here to sing from that forthcoming album. Her name is Yasmeen. You can already look at her, tell she's just too cute for herself. She's singing Blue Jeans, again, Magic Johnson music. You got to hurry up and get whatever they put out or you're going to miss the boat, people. So on our way out, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And let's all give it up for Yasmeen.
All right.
Been checking you and the way what your every voice style that confidence you from. So you take your name, say you should do myself, 'cause you don't need to know anybody else. It's hard. That's exactly where I'll be when you want. And if you wonder what you do, it's your brother. The way to rock and move things, baby. Don't make me feel the way you do inside. This nature is so real. If you say you're not, so keep it nice and plain. Someone near your heart will live this love. Oh, that wall.